Hey everyone, this is Ruff here, and we're back with some more StarCraft action. Now this time we're going to be continuing on our 2v2 ladder, and we're going to be continuing doing those placement matches. I'm with Dhrakon once again, and he's going to be tearing once again, but hopefully we're going to be doing a little bit better, and I'm a little bit nicer this time, and it's finally not going to do anything cheesy, which is a great thing for me to hear. So we're just going to be going off. Let's just get the production tab up. That would probably be helpful. But we're going against a Protoss and a Terran as well. Our Protoss can be Revengeful, and our Terran's going to be Awesome Sauce, which is an awesome name, because Awesome Sauce is awesome. And, you know, if you want to be revengeful, that's okay. Have a reason to be revengeful, though. But revengeful is actually been stealing one of our gases. If he steals both our gases, oh, that's awesome. I didn't even notice that when we played. That's really annoying and really awesome that he did that. I'm actually kind of chuckling to myself right now. I don't want to laugh too much in the mic because I don't want to give off too much static, but that's really funny. Oh, he can't. Oh, that's a nice cancel right there. That was about to finish, and he actually does cancel him. So it does do. And it's just gonna be. I was asking if he wanted the base up in the back, but yeah. We're just going to be walling in right now, trying to get in stuff, trying to get ready, and we're going to kind of hold off anything that's coming our way. They ain't going to be rushing anytime soon. They do have barracks and a refinery on the way for them, and double gas for the Protoss. Protoss hasn't even started pylon yet, so that just tells me I don't have no idea what he's doing. He might be a little bit newer to this game, but he doesn't have a pylon out yet, so I'm going to assume he's doing a little bit better. He doesn't know exactly what he's doing, but he needs to start getting, he could probably put down a Nexus right back there and probably have it all ready for him. Is that exactly what he's going to be doing? Hopefully, because there's no reason why there shouldn't be a pylon down. Anyway, so I do have my Cyber Core going down, and we do see a barracks still on the way we have a barracks on the way for an additional barracks for Dhrakon, and hopefully this is going to allow us to get off some units for early defense, just to make sure that we don't get crazy cheeseball going against each other. And I'm gonna be ready up for. I need to put some people in gas. There we go. I'm starting to rally them in there right now. And once I get that, I need to start my warp gate as soon as possible. And we do see the orbital finishing up for Dhrakon, which is going to allow him to put down those mules, which is giving him extra income. And we do see that we're going to have that gateway for our Revengeful player. Now, like I said, I think our Revengeful player is a little bit newer to StarCraft because he isn't exactly doing what I would normally say Protoss do. It's very odd that what he's doing at the moment, but he is spending his money, and that's the important thing. I do decide to expand during this, because if he isn't going to take the back base, I definitely will. Because, I love money, and and I love getting lots of it. So Protoss on 2 base is very powerful, and I can actually mass up pretty good units with it. But we do have my warp gate on the way, and I didn't start any units. He's going to hold the most of the defense right now. I don't really need to start any units anytime soon. So, like I said, I do have that Nexus on the way, as well as additional 2 gateways. And we do see a factory going down for our Purple Terran. This might be for, yep, it's going to transition right into the starport. And he's probably going to switch these out for the Tech Lab to get special units out for the starport. Or he might go for siege tanks. That's very possible. But we do see an additional barracks going down, and he's going to go start for that Marine Marauder production, which is going to be very effective. The Cybernetics Core just going down for our teal Protoss, and it's a delayed. It's definitely delayed. No doubt about that. But I do have my Nexus up finally. I'm going to putting a lot more drones down there. I actually rallied on both sets because I looked at my drones right here, and I'm actually exactly where I need to be. This is about the full saturation that you need for your drones, and it's about pretty good that you don't need any more than this. And maybe 2 more at the most if you absolutely need to. But other than that, my warp gate did finish up, so I can make these 3 into warp gates, and I definitely want to whenever I get a chance. And I do decide to throw on 2 additional gateways. I need to put those into the warp gates, which I exactly do right now. and this is going to allow me to warp in some more units, and yeah. But yeah, I am going to start getting a lot of probes. I'm basically powering probes right now, trying to get my economy up as much as possible. We do see the purple player is going to be expanded to the back as well, so they're both going to be. He's going to be having a little bit later expansion. I'm going to be a little bit ahead when it comes to it, and I do have that robotics bay on the way now. What will I do with this robotics bay? I have no idea. You will just have to see and find out. But I should be going for some sort of Colossus, I believe, but I am going to add in on lots of gateways because gateways are awesome, and gateway units are awesome. You know, I'm not good enough to use a sentry yet, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I don't like using spells on units just because I know Storm and stuff is effective, but I don't know why. I just don't like using Storm and stuff like that. I just prefer just to use whatever units that have auto cast. I mean, I'll use Blink when I have to, but other than that, like, nothing too fancy. The question is, do I decide to get something special out of this robotics facility? I don't exactly remember if I did or not. So we do see Zealot Charge on the way for our teal player, and we also have medevac production, stim pack, siege tanks, all different stuff for our purple player. And this actually might be a nasty army composition once it gets on its way. We do see just mass Zealot out of our teal player, and I love that. I love Zealots so much. Honestly, Zealots are so good, especially with Charge and getting those upgrades. It's just so good. That's why I'm exactly going to be doing the exact same thing. I'm going to do Zealot Charge with 1-1 on the way, as well as some Stalkers. I'm going to have my Observer on the way, as well as a Warp Prism. And you know me, guys. I love Warp Prisms. They're just so effective. And that +1 and +1 is going to be on the way. I do have plenty of units, and I do have some units out right now. Not nearly as much as he does, because he can be powering off those 2 gateways. He doesn't even start Warp Gate yet, and this is just telling me, hey, yeah, teal player, he's going to be a little bit newer to StarCraft because he's not even doing Warp Gate, which is extremely odd. Now, if he just does, I mean, 2 gates fine, but you can get everything out faster if you have Warp Gate. So, it just tells me that, hey, you know, he's a little bit newer, and that's fine if he is. But we do have actually a drop heading out. It's going to be heading to my base right now, and this is going to be very good. I actually have no idea it's happening at the moment. And this actually has a siege tank along with it, and it's going to siege up and start just taking out each individual unit. And I need to get some Stalkers or something over here. And it's exactly what I warp in. I warp in some Stalkers. Dracon's going to come over here and help me out. And we just need to kill this as soon as possible. And we focus down the siege tank as soon as possible because the siege tank's going to be doing lots of damage. And we clean that up. And I didn't lose every single one of my probes, but I did lose a fair amount. I do have actually lost a lot of my probes when it comes to that. So I need to kind of remake my probes and kind of just go into it. I am a little bit supply blocked, and I need to build a couple pylons, which is exactly what I'm going to see right now. And I actually am hovering lots of resources, so I decided to build a lot of pylons and kind of block the dropping route. Because if I build this many things, it's very hard to drop right here, just because it's you know, you can't really do it. So it just makes it a little more effective. It also just kind of forms a little wall, I guess. But call it stupid if you want. Anyway, but I'm just being kind of massing up units now. I should go for some Colossus. Colossus are very, very good, and they are very powerful versus Terran players. But we do see Marine Marauder production as well as tank production continuing for our purple player, and he's going to be heading on that additional factory and additional barracks. Still going to be continuing with that medevac production. After a certain point, you don't need that many medevacs. Like after this point, I think medevacs you can cut medevacs right now. They aren't going to be that much more effective since you're working in tanks as well. So at the moment, he's going to be continuing doing that. And we do see our teal player going to be finally having that +1 on the way. But I'm going to be a little bit in the lead when it comes to it. I already have +1/+1 with +2/+2 on the way, as well as lots of cannons to block this this route again, because I don't want to get dropped on again, because that drop did a lot of damage to my economy. At the same time, we do see a lot of the players going to get going down, and I'm coming to help out as soon as I can, trying to get over here. And I need to get over there to help out as soon as I can, and we're actually going to be heading out right now. And here comes my Mass Stalker. My Mass Stalker is being very effective versus this, and I need to take out these tanks as soon as possible. I go straight for them, and these tanks are going to be doing lots of damage, and I actually lose all my Stalkers, which is not the best of which I want to do, but they do decide to just not push exactly as much as they should. I do have this Warp Prism right over here, which is going to allow me to warp it in units if I need to. And if we can just get out some Zealots and some other stuff, we can actually probably clean this up right now. And I actually might clean it up myself. I do have +2/+2 going to finishing up right about on the time that they're going to attack. And I'm surprised these guys aren't auto-attacking. And there goes my Zealots. They're going to be going straight in. And my +2/+2 just finished, which is allowing them to be much more effective. And you can't tell because the mass cloud of Medivacs. But there goes all the Medivacs at the moment. And these are all almost full on energy, so this is very effective for it. At the same time, we do see some poor rally points, some Marines just kind of heading down here, and there goes the rest of the things. But I do have my my Zealots over here. They're going to be focusing down the Nexus, and now they're going to be going straight for the probes. And here comes more Zealots, and you know me, guys. I love Zealots. I can't say it enough, and I love going for all of them. And I'm going to start focusing down the pylons a little bit. Awesome Sauce just leaves the game without saying GG, and will Teal player do the same? Yes, he does. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't yet. But, yeah. We're just going to be finishing this up pretty easily. And there you go, he leaves the game as well, so we won that one. So now we are, what is that, 2-2? And we're doing okay. When we play normal, we actually do pretty well together. But when we play, you know, those cheese ball tactics, we actually do very poor. So if we just keep on doing that, we should be fine. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, feel free. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.